Today we're taking a look at WRX, WazirX, Cryptocurrency Analysis and Prediction. Welcome back to CryptoCash, your one-stop shop for cryptocurrency analysis. Before we take a look at WRX, please consider subscribing to get notified as soon as these videos are released. This gives you a head start so you can effectively plan out your trades and obviously make an informed decision. I have years of trading experience and my goal is to share my knowledge with the world. Thank you for tuning in. I always start off with the fundamentals and then dive deep into the technical data. I also provide you with action plans for the future so you know what I would do in each scenario as a day trader and a swing trader as well. So be sure to stick around to the end for my recommendations. Please note, this is not financial advice. This video is designed for educational purposes only. Now let's get started with the fundamentals. Launched in 2018, WazirX claims to be India's fastest growing cryptocurrency exchange with over 400,000 users. In exchange average rating of 4.6. WRX is the utility token of WazirX. WRX token is based on the Binance blockchain. This exchange is available for the global audience. There is a max supply of $1 billion. Today's high is $4.24 and today's low is $3.30. That's an increase of over 35%. WRX is currently in consolidation phase, and it's likely going to break out soon. There's a strong push towards $4.20 recently, and that was edged out by the bears. We can see the volume overall is quite low as well, which tells us this is the calm before the storm. Anytime you see volume this low for so long with such a strong spike and increase prior to it, it's likely going to have some kind of surge that is going to come out of nowhere. Everyone is pretty much waiting right now to see what happens next. This is normal for situations like this when a huge spike occurs initially and it tapers off into a period of indecision. It did increase over 300% in a 4-hour time frame, so it's no wonder why everyone's a little gun shy right now. Current resistance line is $4.24. However, a resistance line is forming around $3.72. Support level is a hard $3.55, and that's because it was a resistance line before the recent push. And now for the technical analysis. For my day traders out there, looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see the channel that's being created by the 50 and 100-day moving average, whereas the price is remaining consistent with both moving averages and also the volume-weighted average price, the VWAP. This tells us the price is changing, but it's going to occur with a potential new major support and resistance line. In other words, we're going to see a price change and it's going to create a strong support or resistance line. The RSI is lowering, but overall stays fairly consistent in the 40 to 60 range. This is not a good indicator at the moment. Same can be said with a MACD. There's really not much movement at all. The VWAP tells us the same story. With low volume, how is the volume weighted average price going to be very helpful, right? It's pretty much null and void, non-existent right now. Honestly, there's nothing about this chart that I like as a day trader based on the indicators alone. But here's my action plan if I were to day trade WRX right now. If I was bullish, I would definitely wait 30 minutes after the currency is still respecting the support level of $3.55. I would also see how the price reacts to the 50-day moving average and the VWAP. If the price stays above, I would add to my position and consider it being a very short-term trade. I would only stay in if the RSI was under 60. I would also only get in with a small position, waiting for the indicators to tell me if it's worth adding to my position or not. Now, if I felt like the price is going down, I would pay close attention to the support level to see if it gets tested. If the variance is large enough for it to break and stay below, the support line is now considered resistance. Once this is identified, I would wait a little while, of course, for to go ahead and see some red bars. I would also look at the RSI to see if it's considered overbought. Anything under 45 is usually a good entry point. Also remember the MACD. If it's trending downwards and losing momentum, that may also be a positive sign. Last thing to remember as well is that you want to average down as you sell small portions. Never go in with more than 25, maybe even 50% of your initial, and then slowly add to your position as it starts indicating more signs in the direction you're heading. For my swing traders out there, taking a look at the 4-hour chart, you can see the consolidation pattern that's formed. At this point, it's hard to say when it will change, right? The good news is the 50-day moving average is getting tested, and it appears to be working as a support. Perhaps this could be the catalyst that is needed to drive the price in either direction. The RSI is at 40, which is a positive technical sign to go long, and the MACD is appearing to lose bearish momentum. If I was a gambling man, I would bet the price would break out and increase soon. It's a good thing I'm not, right? Me personally, in this situation, as a swing trader, I would wait for the price action to increase before making an entry. The reason for this is because the indicators are not giving good buy or sell signals right now. And I hate to admit it, but there's nothing great about the technical data that I see here that would recommend, taking a position. What I would need to see happen first is for the 50-day moving average to continue to work as a support level on the 4-hour chart. I'd also like to see more volume so we can understand how the VWAP is reacting in the 15-minute chart. Just remember not to get impatient. As a trader, it happens, okay? Perhaps this is a good lesson for us to learn so we can remain vigilant until the indicators tell us what we need instead of seeing what we want to see. So don't get ambitious, don't get greedy, don't take a position until you see at least 2 technical signs that are in the direction that you're heading. And last but not least, can't stress this enough, make sure you get in with a target in mind. Always set a target so you know when to get out and take your profits. The key to being a profitable trader is to survive to trade another day. I think I've said that in every video I've recorded so far, and there's a reason for it, because if you can't survive, there's no point in doing this, right? And we're supposed to have fun and learn and grow and become better traders, right? That's the whole point of learning from your mistakes. So just take it from me. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life, specifically with trading, taking full positions. So don't take full positions. Only just kind of average up or down based on your position. But until you see a lot of indicators telling you that it's a strong indication to go all in, never do that unless it's a perfect storm. Anyways, enough about my high horse there. That is all I need to tell you for now. Obviously, more to come in future videos. And if you found benefit from this content, just go ahead and like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. It helps me grow the channel so other traders like yourself can see this content. YouTube is taking its sweet time with recommending these videos, and I'd love to see more. But I can't thank you enough for being a supporting viewer so far. Really appreciate you guys. Comment below, let me know what we can do to improve, obviously, and we'll go ahead and continue to grow our wealth together, and feel free to report things that worked well for you, perhaps things that didn't, so we can all learn together. That's the point. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again soon. Have a great rest of your day.